Alive, yes, and we are stretching. And if for those that do not stretch, you're about to stretch. An insight to your future self. Right then, we will start seated today. So make yourself comfortable in wherever you are. And how we're going to start is not the conventional, normal Buddhist-like seating position. We're going to open up our legs. Open up our legs. And from opening up our legs, you will see that my hands have gone directly just below my knees. So wherever your hands go, if that's going to be further on, if that's going to be closer in, let it allow to be what it is. So what we want you to do is, with your positioning, upper body, make it nice and tall. So that means that your lower back gets a nice curve, shoulders slightly pin themselves back, chest slightly protrudes forward, clavicle really pronounced out, and we're just opening up that thorax, and we're allowing the oxygen to move up and down, circulate freely. So what we're going to do is take some breaths. We're going to go with 5 breaths to begin with. We're going to go in, out, quite consecutively, quite a high rate. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Be aware as you breathe, make sure that your shoulders are not coming up. If they are coming up, that's when you've got to be more present with the breath. Allow the belly to expand and just be concentrating on the way that your belly is expanding. So what we do is take a deep breath in now, and then we let that breath go. Take that deep breath in now, and then we let that breath go. Breathe in through the nose, and then we let the belly fall. Breathe in through the nose, allow the belly to rise, allow the belly to fall, and then we take one more deep breath in through our nose. We go in, and then we let the air go, let the air go. Right at the end of your breath, hold it. Right at the end of your breath, hold it and count to 5. Just count to your 5 and then just be back present with your breath. And now, what we're going to do, just get back to the breath, breathing in through the nose, out the mouth, and then we're going to slightly tilt, twist our torso so our body is facing one side. Our body is facing one leg. That's it. One hand goes forward, one hand naturally goes behind the forward hand, and we're going to take a deep breath in, holding the breath, and then hinging forward. Keep that breath held. Go down as low as you can. If you can go right down, that would be awesome. And then once you reach the end, then just take that breath out. Take that breath out. As that breath comes out, you'll be able to sink a little bit more into the leg. And what you should be feeling now is a nice hamstring opening. You're getting a nice little hip opening on the same side as the stretch. On the opposite side of the stretch, you still may be feeling a little hip flexor involvement. You may be feeling an adductor. Whatever you're feeling, just totally accept it. Your hand that is furthest away from you has got a good firm grip of either your leg or your toes. And what you're doing, you're applying some pulling pressure so that your upper body is allowed to go a little bit lower. Your breathing is just through the nose, out the mouth, nicely controlled. And then what we're going to do is come up from that. So slide the hand back up. So we're back into the center. And then what we do, we twist again. And we allow the body to go down. And the hands slide down the leg. We're going to take a deep breath in. And we take that deep breath in now, as we're still going down. And then we hold that breath. And as we hold that breath, we're going to grab hold onto the part of the leg that you've reached right at the end of your stretch, and we're going to let the air go. As we let the air go, you're going to leverage yourself a bit closer to your leg via holding on to your ankle or your foot, applying some pulling pressure, and then your body is going to want to come down and get closer to the leg. We're now going to release the leg, going to come back up to the center, and what we're going to do is we're going to put our fingers right up and right out. Your hands are going to hover, and as the hands hover, we're going to hip hinge forward, so your hands are still hovering at the same height. You're going to go as forward as you can, wherever that's going to take you. Go right out as far as you can. It doesn't matter that your upper back is rounding. Allow it to round. What we're trying to do now is go as far as we can so that we're opening up our adductors, the inside of the thigh. You're going to reach the end, and then what you're going to do is allow your hands to drop to the ground so that they place nicely on the ground, and you're getting a nice deeper upper lat stretch alongside with the adductors. So from here, we're going to take a deep breath in for 5 seconds. As we take that deep breath in, we're going to slide the hands back up so that they land back on the thighs. So it's take a deep breath in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to hold the breath, and your hands are going to be on your thighs. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then you're going to let the air go. As you let the air go, you're going to slide your hands down your legs, either leg. 3, 2, 1. You're going to grab hold of your leg wherever you have reached, and you're going to hold your breath for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put our feet together. So our feet come together with our hands firmly wrapped around the top of the foot. So now we go into that Buddha-like prayer seat. And what we do now is take a deep breath in for another 5 seconds. We go in now. 5. Make sure the shoulders are not coming up. We hold for 5. Feel that breath. Feel it trapped. Feel it circulate. And then let the air go. Let it all go for 5. Feel those shoulders just drop. Feel your spine bow, and just let it relax. Hold the breath for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then allow one leg to stretch itself out. Pull the other leg and place the foot on the inside of the thigh, if you can reach that, and then let go from one hand. With one hand, let go, the one closer to the knee. Put the hand upon the side of the knee and press the knee down. As you press the knee down, you're actually pulling the ankle up, so you're creating a nice stretching balance, opening up the outside of the bent leg hip flexor. We're going to take a deep breath in that hold for 5. We're going to hold it for 5. And we're going to let the air go for 6. And we're going to hold it for 4. We're going to be present with the breath, breathe as normal, and swap leg position. So now the leg that was extended is now folded, and the foot is planted right on the inside of your thigh. Again, apply pressure to the knee that's pointing out, and then grab hold of your ankle, pull your ankle, push your knee. Get to that nice opening stretch, and we breathe in for 5. And we hold the breath for 5. And then we let the air out for 6, and you can make a sound, make it vocal for 6. and then we hold the breath for 4. And then what we're going to do, we're going to extend the legs out completely, and then put the same leg, so the same leg that was bent, I want you to fold it over the other leg so your foot is flat right next to the outside of the knee, and then your opposing arm is going to twist and it's going to place itself on the outside of the bent knee, and you're going to push that knee away. As you push that knee away, you're going to feel your torso twist, and then the hand that is stabilizing you, allow it to flex, allow it to support without any aggravation, and just feel that twist. Feel that nice spinal twist, the transfer of the weight, the pressure that you are in control of. We take a deep breath in through the nose for 5 seconds. 5. And then we hold the breath for 5. And then we let the air go for 5, and twist your body a little bit further because your muscles have now elongated, relaxed, become more flexed. Hold the breath for 5. And then be present with your breath. Come back up to the top. Swap the legs over. So the opposing leg now is the bent leg, and the foot goes flat right next to the outside of the knee. Your opposing hand goes behind you and it acts as your support. And then you're going to twist your torso so that your arm is now putting some pressure on the outside of the bent knee, and put some pressure, apply some force, and your body will naturally want to twist. Once we get into that twist, full range, we're going to take a deep breath in through the nose. You're going to feel your body just want to pump up, and then we're going to hold that breath with that oxygen right in that body, allowing that protection. Let go of the breath, and then you'll be able to twist slightly more. And then back to the center with your legs together. And what we're going to do is place the feet on the floor with your knees bent, and you're going to hug your legs, and you're going to lift your legs off from the ground, and you're going to go back. So you're going to go back and cradling yourself, holding yourself, nice. And from that, what we're going to do, allow your shoulder blades to come as far back as they can, and then you're going to twist the torso any side that you want. Twist that torso. It's not going to go very far, but I want you to twist it whilst hugging it, so that you are now totally aware about your balance, about the way that your body's dealing with this torso stretch. If you can, keep your arms wrapped, please do. If you can't, like myself, just hold your knees in place. And we're going to come back to the center, and we're going to rotate to the other side as well. Rotate to the other side as well. Get that nice torso twist. Once again. We're going to hold that breath, the one that you are going to take a deep breath in, and get that breath to hold it. So it will be your breath going in. Once it goes in, hold that breath. Feel that dissolve. Feel that dissolve. Let the air go and feel the flow. Come back to the center. Place one of your feet on the floor, one foot, whichever foot that's going to be. Extend the other leg up. As you extend the other leg up, you're going to reach out and grab the furthest part of the leg that you can with your shoulder blades elevated from the floor. Once you've grabbed your legs, Once you've grabbed your leg, you're going to allow your upper body to settle back down again. Try and bring your shoulder blades as far back as they can. Naturally, you'll be bringing your leg with you, and it will feel a little bit more open. We're going to take a deep breath in. It's going to last for 3 seconds. After 3 seconds, we're going to hold the breath for another 3 seconds. And then we're going to let the air go for 6 seconds. As we let the air go, we're going to pull the leg closer to us. And then we're going to hold the breath for another 5 seconds. And then we're going to swap the legs and do exactly the same thing. So when you're ready, we go in for 3, 2, 1. We hold the breath for 3, 2, 1. And then we let go of the breath. And then we pull the leg towards us for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we hold the breath for 4, 3, 2, 1. Be present with the breath again. Allow that extended leg to place itself right next to the planted foot. Raise the opposite planted foot. Extend the leg. Reach out to the furthest part of your leg with your shoulder blades elevated. And then we're going to settle our shoulder blades back down again. And we're going to concentrate on that breathing technique. We go in for 3. We're going to hold for 3. And we're going to let the air go while pulling the leg towards us for 6. And we're going to hold it for 4. And then the foot, the leg, places itself back to where it was. We're going to place our hands on top of the thighs, and we're going to slide the hands up the thighs so that we come right to the top again. And from being right at the top, what we're going to do is pull one leg back, pull one leg back, one leg gets extended. So we go into this athlete stretch. From the athlete stretch, what I want you to do is place both hands on the outside of the outstretched leg, and you're now getting a wicked upper side lat stretch. And what I'd like to do is just allow your body to go down. So collapse your elbows and just gently bring your upper body down to the side. So imagine your heart going closer to the floor. Once you are there, you're going to just be present for a moment, feeling that opening, feeling that stretch, feeling how your body, your mind, your muscles have all connected. You're totally aware of your body. Be present with the breath, be present with your body, welcoming whatever your body is allowing you to receive. And then just push the ground away so your upper body goes up, and then you're going to swap over the legs. So the bent leg now becomes the straight leg, and the straight leg now is going to become the bent leg. And what you're going to do is have both arms over the outstretched leg, and you're going to slightly collapse the elbows so that your heart, your chest is moving closer to the floor. If you're getting hamstring, if you're getting hips, shoulders, obliques, lats, whatever you are getting, whatever you are receiving, accept it, acknowledge it, don't judge it. It is for you. It is all you. Opening your mind to the muscle from the body. A gift unwrapping itself. And after 3, 2, 1, you're going to leverage your body up. We're going to return back to the center. We're going to place our hands underneath our knees, and then we're going to take a deep breath in. We're going to go in for 5 seconds. As we go in for 5 seconds, we're going to move forward, hip hinging, sliding the hands underneath the calf. So we go in 5, and then we grab hold of wherever you've reached and hold it for 5. Apply some pressure from your grip, and then allow your upper body to go right down to meet your thighs. Belly meets the thighs for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We hold the breath for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then our upper body becomes tall again. Our legs swing. And what we want to be doing now is getting back into the tabletop position where your hands are underneath your shoulders, your knees are underneath your hips. And from here, what we're going to do is slide the hands close to the knee, still flat. Dig your toes into the ground so that the balls of your feet are opened up. You're going to elevate your knees. You're going to go temporarily into the floating tabletop, and then you're going to extend your legs out. So we temporarily go into the downward facing dog. And then what we do, we're going to walk our feet to our hands, and then we're going to flex at the knee so we have that nice cushion, and then we're going to run our fingers up the top of the foot all the way up the shin, and then we're going to start to extend, expand, make the body tall, unravel, and then once we reach the top, the hands are going to go right up. We're going to go into a supine stretch. Take a deep breath in, really feel that body open up, welcoming that morning, welcoming that world, welcoming your new body, ready to take on this world. And then allow your arms to go down, and we're going to be present with not only the breath, but what we are feeling, which is that lightness at the top, that heaviness at the bottom, and that resolve, with the dissolve alongside the flow. Take 10 seconds, be present with your breath, be present with your mind, be present with your body. Think about the astonishing acts you'll perform today.